Morning, it's Fish, the Beach Bum Investor, and I'm here with your cryptocurrency report and discussion. It's the 18th of December today, getting close to the end of the year. CME trading on Bitcoin futures opened not so long ago, only a few hours. It's Fish, the Beach Bum Investor, and I'm here with you. There we go. Just going to post up in Discord, let the crew know we're here for the conversation. Okay, so it's been a volatile 24 hours. Some coins mooning, some coins retracing. It's been quite incredible. 10x was one of the big gains. Neo having huge gains as well. There's a few actually. So we'll have a look at the market in a moment. Let me just get over to the live chat and see who's in for the combo. Oh, everyone. Let's see, Z's here. BB Junkie, Crypto Chronicus, and Floyd. G'day, guys. ADA went 4x, nice. Oh, by the way, speaking of ADA, I was watching back the stream from yesterday and I made a mistake. I was asked a question about Ethereum, Neo, and ADA. And as you guys know, we're keeping a track of a stack of coins. And I was referring to EOS when I said when the ICO hasn't finished yet. I actually haven't had a look into Cardano, so I'm sorry for that mistake yesterday. Quick editorial there. You missed the Q-Link chat? That was a lot of fun. Susan and Alan and Toya came in for a bit of a chat. They didn't have the best microphone going. I watched a bit of that back and the audio was a bit fuzzy. So I'll have to make sure guests are prepared for that in the future. I'm sorry about that. You made a fortune on Neo today, BB Junkie? Hourglass must be doing backflips. What's going on, Zhao? Pablo. Oh, Zhao, did you see that? Oh, you did. You guys have got to see the Steemit article from one of our new Discord members. It's in the Steemit section. Go and have a look. Oh, no, I haven't posted it up there. I'll post it up there. Second post on Steemit. It's going to make like $700 for a second post. Not bad. That's pretty much equal to what I've made in 6 months. So I just got my butt kicked on a second post. Are you on Reddit as well, Zhao? I didn't even know that. There you go. Crypto Chronicus upvoted Zhao's account. Hey, do you guys want to have a look at the market to start with? Let's do that. I'll flick over to screen share. Or do you want to have a look at CME trading and see how many contracts are being filled? We'll look at the market. We're going to CME trading in a minute. Hey, guys, Icon is going to be hitting markets as of tomorrow, is the announcement. Those shares should be unlocked today, the coins, I should say, and tomorrow. We're going to be looking at actual release. Jao posted a link of the Q-Link, a link of the Q-Link AMA. What happened? Hang on. Cobbenhood just announced. Literally right now they're live. So the exchange has gone live, has it? I thought it was already live. Hey, AccuFive, how you going, man? Good to see you. Oh, we're just going to have a look at the chat. We'll just look at the chat. We're going to have a look at the market. Let's get coin market cap up. See how we're trending. Bitcoin was like pushing towards 20 grand, but then it took a big kickback. 18,450, down 3.45% just in the last hour alone. A lot of red in the last hour. Litecoin around the $305 mark. That's pretty good. Ethereum back below 700. I think long term you're going to find that that's good buying still. I really do believe in that 5 Ethereum equals 1 Bitcoin valuation, but I could be certainly wrong with that. We'll see what happens in the future. Cardano's been ridiculous. This is what the guys were talking about, 337% in 7 days. Absolutely amazing. I've actually got a little bit now. IOTA's made a bit of a comeback. $1.40, sorry, 1.4% up, $3.70. So it's good to see. So, yeah, it was about 368, I think, when we looked at it yesterday. So a little comeback there. Dash is strong over 1,000. It's just retrade. Everything's sort of got some blood figures in the last 24 hours. There wasn't a lot of volume going through CME trading when I had a look at it before. We'll get onto a website soon and I'll show you the volume, but that was my concern, guys. Remember, I've been telling you this like for ages. I said if there's not a lot of volume, I think we might see a slow decline. So we'll see what happens. Neo's been a really, really strong performer. It actually popped up to $74 at one stage. Has retraced now, but wow, you cannot complain with this sort of growth. So that's awesome. EOS pulled back 11%. I know a lot of people have been looking to get into it. Not me, but your double-figure retracements have started. With this little bit of a bloodbath, I'd wait for the restoring confidence before you look to buy. What has been strong over the last 24 hours is, have a look at this, LISC and OMG. That's awesome for me because I've got both of them, and we've got 21% on LISC. I'm really stoked with that because I thought I'll keep holding it because I'm going to want ICOs with it. I'm not going to do the same thing I did with Neo and Ethereum and dump them too cheap and have to buy them back more expensive to get into ICOs. So yeah, I kept my LISC bag pretty much jam-packed, and I'm stoked with this run-up. 60% in the last week. Awesome. Tether is absolutely not worth talking about. Sorry. I set some orders on BitShares today. I didn't have much, and I thought, I'm going to try and start picking up some BitShares because I think I think it could do well in 2018. Verge has come back. It's pulled back quite a lot. It was touching sort of those 6 cents, 6.5 cent marks. So for people who were trying to get in on the run of Verge, it's it's pulled back 5% in the last hour alone. I actually just got some buybacks from some of the sells yesterday. So stoked. I've been Litecoin trading it, and the swings have been ridiculous. Been cleaning up. Stoked. For those of you interested, I do have a Litecoin trading training video. Shows you how to do that. Trading Litecoin like a boss. ARK's been really strong this week, 61%. Just pulling back a little bit now with the rest of the market. Binance Coin. Guys, remember I did a rough valuation of Binance as a trading platform yesterday, and we got to around $700 million valuation. That's rough figures, and they'll have more revenue streams that I haven't even calculated. So, and they were very rough calculations. So I still think this is undervalued, funnily enough, even though it's had such a big run up. And it's just recently that I did the numbers on that based on the trade volumes and how much commission they're taking off each trade. So, and it was rough figures, but I sort of valued it around the 700 million. And I think that was conservative considering I didn't factor in any growth at all. And you've got to assume that Binance, being such a popular platform, will be one of the more preferred platforms going forward when the masses come in and start to trade. So yeah, I thought even though this has had a massive run up, it's still good buying. Long term, guys, long term. Steam's done exceptionally well, as has Steam dollars. Like I said, one of our newbies making $700, I think, $700 US on a second post. Incredible. Salt's been quite strong this week, but has pulled back 7.89% in the last 24 hours. I got this so low, like below $5, that I won't be stocking up now. Komodo's been pretty good. It's only down 2.4%. It was actually up before this bloodbath started. Storage coins have done well, Sia Coin and Storage. Pivx above $7. That's just brilliant to see. It's holding quite firm. It's only down 2% in this little bloodbath. It's about even with yesterday, so nice to see after some big run-ups. Hey, one of the big gainers, 10X. We've been keeping an eye on it. We said anywhere around the $2 mark was good buying, so you're welcome. 60, 70, 70% from $2 there, so really nice to see. And that was only a week ago. We've been calling that for a while, though. Vertcoin's, I'm impressed that it's keeping a bit of strength after that halvening. I thought it might drop further. So that's good signs for Vertcoin. I think this is going to be another, I think, I've always said that I think the technology is as good as Litecoin. They've got to get a bit further along in terms of mass adoption, in terms of getting it into store. But if you look at the difference in market caps between Litecoin, 16 billion, and Vertcoin, it's quite a big difference at 300 million. So, you're talking about 50x between Vertcoin and Litecoin. And I think it's possible for Vertcoin to achieve that sort of market cap one day if they keep developing and keep working on their real-world adoption. They've got a big community, growing community behind them. So it's good to see. Factum, we called this so low it wasn't funny. I think $12, maybe lower. We'd have to go back and check the videos. Hey, Power Ledger, remember I said yesterday they were having that meeting announced, guys? And I said it could run up on the meeting and then sell on the meeting. So the meeting's 2 days away, I think, 2 or 3 days away. You can check that out. But Power Ledger have a meeting in Western Australia, and I suggested that the price might run up towards that. So that's great to see for Power Ledger holders. Wilkie dumped his bag, so he doesn't have any gains there, but the boy's just about rich from 3 months of trading, so I'm sure he'll survive. Just cruising down. Geez, Zcoin, I think Zhao said pick it up at the highest he called it was 35 or something like that, but he was calling it even lower. Dragon Chain's done well, up another 12% in the last 24 hours. I believe this is the Disney project. I haven't looked too much into it, but it's had a good week, 77% up. Navcoin going from strength to strength, $2.45. Really seems like the flavour of the month is privacy coins. Substratum pushing 60 cents, been nice for the crypto wave investment crew. It's good to see. Dent did run up on the back of the news. It was getting listed on a new exchange, and then it's absolutely taken a hammering down 30% in the last hour. What has happened there? So it ran up to the news, it probably got listed, and bang, see you later. I don't know if that listing happened today. I'd have to check on that, but I did read an announcement that they were getting listed. So Cobbenhood down 23%. Now, this might be a decent buy because one of our crypto chroniclers is pretty familiar with the platform. I think he got third in the Traders Challenge. He's enjoyed trading. He did actually live stream the trading competition. So, you know, these are the sort of figures we really like to see. Having said that, it must have been up massively before this retracement. It must have been up like 30% almost. ADX strength has really gone strong, guys. It's good to see. I got a bag of ADX, picked it up under $1, so nice gains for the Fishmeister. Yes, I just called myself the Fishmaster. All right, I'm coming back before I lose my mind and keep saying stupid stuff like that. Hello. All right. Who's in? Z. ICX is showing up in MRW. I don't know what that means, but yes, ICX is awesome, and it will go to the moon. And Z, you can fly to the Gold Coast and buy me a beer. Oh, hang on, you're in Brizzy. You can drive to the Gold. No, you're down south. I can't remember where you are. Anyway, come to the Gold Coast. New money loves the alts, says Andy G. No, bit shares, man. Bit shares. There's a joke in that somewhere, Andy G. Lend has been awesome, Fish. Okay, well, that's one I haven't seen, so let's have a look at it. Bum, 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 bum. Lend. Probably got, ETH Lend? Goodness gracious, this isn't another big connect, is it? It has been good though. No, I don't want to say that without even looking at it. The chart looks really nice. Just having a look now, it's just under 6.5 cents. Market cap is 60 million. Circulating supply of 940 million. Total supply of 1.3 billion. So 25% roughly inflation to come. Depends on how long that inflation's over, but that seems very manageable. I'm just going to have a quick look at the website. I'll bring you back to screen share. No use me doing this by myself. Okay, screen sharing again. Present to everyone. Always feels funny when I click that button. All right, here we go. See this chart? Good upward channel, obviously. Bottomed out here. Whoop, see you later. Whoop, see you later. Nice channel. All right, let's go to the website and have a look. See what ETH Lend's about. I haven't even seen it, so let's have a look. So hard to keep a track of all the new coins coming out. Yeah, I figured it would be a a lending platform. Democratizing lending, fully decentralized peer-to-peer lending. Stay up to date, maybe later. Fully decentralized peer-to-peer lending on the Ethereum blockchain. Join us on Telegram, buy land. First 200 million lend is that price. 27,500 is 1 Ether. So it looks like an Ether-based. Oh, it's obviously an Ether-based lending thing. No, ETH Lend. Duh. Yep. So it scales off as the things get sold. So basically, you're getting a 10% increase if you're the first in. Taken sales over. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's obvious because it's on market. Let's have a look at the video. See what they say.
A traditional loan takes a lot of time and paperwork at the bank. Credit systems often neglect first-time borrowers, young people, and citizens of developing regions. Also, the interest rates differ widely around the world, discriminating people in high-interest countries. Not anymore. Ethlend connects lenders and borrowers all around the globe using blockchain technology. This creates a decentralized lending market where everyone can participate, enabling competitive interest rates determined by the free market. Catherine uses Ethlend and receives interest payments by lending money to people all around the globe, including Sandeep in India, who has a great credit profile. Within a few minutes, Sandy is able to receive a competitive loan. The loan agreement is legally binding, and the funds transfer within seconds, securely handled through self-executing contracts called smart contracts. They even store loan collaterals. Now, Sandy can improve his business. He later repays the loan to Catherine, who enjoys the safe profit she has made.
Oh, Wilkie the Wow, what's he doing
during
there?
her holiday on Mauritius. Now Sandeep's business flourishes, and he too became an Ethlender.
Okay, cool. Looks all right. I'll have to go and look into the team and that, but that gives you an idea of what it's about. Stop. And I'm back. Interesting one. I'll have to look more into it. I like the idea of decentralizing the loan market because it's ridiculous. Ven took another big run up today. Nice, BB Junkie. Loving life. Aussie's not allowed to create a COB account. That's all right, mate. I know people overseas. I mean, what did I just say? There's always ways around it, mate. Always ways around it. Don't send bloody government officials through my door. This is for entertainment purposes only. Looks like I might have to return the favor you did for the crew on the other Neo-related deal. I don't know what you're talking about, Crypto Chronicles. But yes, it's always good to return the favor for the crew. I just made 10x on my Dragon Chain. Muhammad Abu Jabara is in the house again. Yeah, man, a good friend of mine bought some Dragon Chain. That's the Disney project, right? They're looking to assist other businesses into blockchain. It's pretty cool. I haven't looked really hard into it yet. I don't know what you're saying. Ashes, what's that mean, Jao? Are you drunk? Zeman said, laugh out loud. There's the well. Got a little lend the other day. Dennis Turk, what's up? Yeah, cool, Mohammed. Well, we're gonna have to look. I might do a look at Dragon Chain because I don't have any. It's on Ether Delta. I don't think it's in too many places. It's one, and that's the thing. If you pick it up at Ether Delta before it hits other exchanges, it's so often I see it that it go like people go, nah, I can't be bothered with Ether Delta. I'll wait till it hits another exchange, and then when it does, it quite often goes up. Now this has already had a run up. Will it work the opposite? Who knows? Be interesting. What do I think of Dash? Shaquille, that's a loaded question, sir, when I'm wearing a Pivx cap. No, I'm joking. Look, I've always said that Dash is a good project. It's a solid commercial project. A solid centralized commercial project. The devs at Pivx tell me that they don't believe Dash provides true anonymity in the way that they're providing their anonymous transactions. And there is the fact that Evan Duffield has 250,000 Dash. So that's quite a lot. That's $250 million worth of Dash. So it's a little bit centralized, but it's quality project, no doubt about it. They've gone the corporate route, really gone the corporate route, but that's clever. So yeah, Dash have done well. Have I heard of DigiDAO? Yeah, I've heard of it, Shaquille. I haven't had really a great deal of a look into it. It has been doing well in recent times. So, Fish, what do you think if when BCH hits Coinbase? That's an excellent question, Eric. Eric Med's in the house. Mate, I think that it's going to drive price. Despite whether I think it's good or not, is irrelevant. You know that Coinbase is creating a phenomenal amount of accounts per week. Now, if these accounts are just being created, presumably these people don't know a whole lot about crypto just yet. So when they see Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and now Bitcoin Cash, they're looking for it. Like the reason Litecoin's been going up so much, in my opinion, is because it's cheaper, right? And it does play on the psychology. Ethercept mentioned it the other day about Verge. That it's easier for a coin to go from 5 cents to $1 than 5,000 to 100,000 because of the psychology behind that. And I agree with him. So, all this time I've been saying that the coin supply is not relative. I guess in that respect it is. Like, the coin supply and the market cap is what you have to figure out together. But I guess just having a bigger supply can somewhat make your coin seem cheap because its per coin price is down compared to other coins. So yeah, I think if people see Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash together and it's a quarter of the price, a tenth of the price, I think they'll grab some Bitcoin Cash without even looking into it. Same way as my friend told his mate, my friend told me his work colleague came up to him and told him he bought some Litecoin, and another friend of mine from bodyboarding bought some Ethereum because he missed out on Bitcoin, so he just bought the next thing. Like, I think it will drive price. I don't know how much they paid to get added to Coinbase. But the other thing you got to be careful about there, guys, is I did hear that there's a bit of a confusion, and I've got to look more into this because I only read about it this morning. But there is a bit of confusion in terms of I believe Coinbase are actually just paying out the Bitcoin Cash that you would be entitled to for what you held in Bitcoin during the fork. I'm not sure that they're actually opening it up as a fiat market. I'm not 100% sure that. I've got to look into it. But yeah, I think if it is listed as a fiat purchasable token or coin, on the Coinbase exchange, I think any coin that gets listed onto that exchange is going to be doing very, very well for it. Just finished submitting my KYC to Cobbenhood. We'll keep you all informed. Cool, Crypto Chronicus. Melonport looks interesting. I don't know what you're speaking about, Shaquille. Hello. People like Litecoin because it's on Coinbase and it's faster and cheaper transaction fees. Yeah, it's a good coin. Don't get me wrong, but Vertcoin's a good coin too. And do you think that gap might be a little bit less if Vertcoin was also on Coinbase? I think so. I think Vertcoin's just as cool a name as Litecoin. And it's fast and cheap too. So, be interesting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Crypto Chronicus said, I just canceled my BitPay card and they refunded the $10 card issuance fee in Bitcoin and it's now $33. You. It's a nice little windfall, man. I told you guys about the same thing happening with me with Exodus, right? Had that fight with JP Richardson, shut down my account with the $5. He paid me not to use the bloody platform again, and then it's now worth $25. But the problem with Exodus, it cost me probably $25 to move it off the platform. So I don't know. I might just buy some Golem with it. I quite like Golem at the moment. But even then, their exchange fees are like 8%. Do not use Exodus. Honestly, there's so much better platforms out there. I reckon it's such a piece of shit. There you go. Sorry, Exodus. No, I'm not. You suck. All right, moving on. Let's have a look at CME futures, guys. I want to show you this website that actually shows you the volume. So I've got it here, but I want to bring it up on screen so I can share it with you. Let me just type it in here and I'll get prepared for it. I should have done this before the show, but I am not an organized person. Let's have a look. .CME. Look amongst yourselves. No, I'm joking. I was watching a YouTube channel before, and it was called World Crypto Network, World Crypto Network. And I had that guy from Coin Mastery. What's his name? He's cool. I like him. He's got a really good voice. Carter Thomas, is that it? And then they had a few other guys, and I was listening to it this morning, and they were all American accents. I said, well, that's not a problem in itself, but you're going to call it World Crypto Network, you could at least have some diversity on there. I mean, it's like when you bloody call the World Series and the World Champions for the baseball, the NBA, and the NFL. So yes, Crypto World Network. I'd be happy to come on your show to give you some diversity. Although I don't know, maybe the topics you were talking about were a bit complex for me. All right, cool. I'm just going to bring you over to screen. No, I'm still trying to find it. Sorry. Bitcoin, real-time index. Just having a look now to see if I can find it. Sorry, guys. The Bitcoin reference rate. I'm just trying to find the actual contracts. Won't be a second. Aha, here we go. Bitcoin. Futures January. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'll bring you over to screen share. Sorry about the delay there, guys. Screen share coming up again. All right, so I want to show you Bitcoin futures trading. And this, okay, the contracts are coming up a bit, so there has been a bit of a move. But you see what's happening here is these are the contracts. So this is the contract for January. I'd have to look at the close date. I think it would be perhaps the end of the month. I will have to double check that, I'm sorry. But it could be the start as well. I'll have to double check the actual close dates of the contract and open dates. But you can see here we've got the actual prices being speculated for the different months. So even June 2018 contract is trading at 20,000. The most recent contracts, like for January, has fallen. Obviously, this will fall more with the current price falling, and which we saw in the bloodbath. So earlier, this was actually sitting at 20 grand, and then as high as you can see, 20,650. But it's come all the way back down to 18,390. So this is what someone has taken. Well, this is what the contract is worth now to buy a Bitcoin in January, if you like. That's how we're talking about futures. And in February, it'll cost you 20,000. March, it'll cost you $20,030. And then June, you're looking at 20,000 flat. It's an interesting one for the 6-month projection, isn't it? With the rates Bitcoin's been growing, I wouldn't be surprised to see you make good money on that contract. But you can see here the major volume is getting taken on the 1-month contract till January. So yeah, it's 464 contracts filled so far. It would be, I want to say 5 Bitcoin per contract. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look. It could be 10 on CME. I'd have to double check that. So that's a fair bit of volume. That's, not huge for CME, but it is starting to pick up a little bit. So that's good to see. I think if these volumes stay low though, because this is quite low for CME trading, like you expect monster amounts of volume, to be honest. I think if this stays low, you will see that slow decline in Bitcoin's price up till Christmas and perhaps into the new year. If the volume picks up, you might actually see it spike or a steady increase. That's just my guess. I'm not 100% sure. That was my analysis that I made from a few days ago. So I'd be crazy to stop. Did you guys see that just then? I didn't hit the present to everyone button, but I think you could see it anyway. So it's interesting. Yeah, 1 pip's $25 exactly. Yeah, 5 to 1, is it? Thanks. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it was 5 to 1. I didn't know it. Yeah, 5 to 1. So 1 pip's $25. Yeah, it's very low volume on all but the January contracts. That wasn't surprising to me. What was surprising to me is the lack of volume for January. There's not really that much volume. So if you've got, like we said, 5 to 1, can do the maths for you now. Joe just said, I don't understand shit about stocks and futures. Crypto is more fun. Yeah, well, the thing with futures is you're not actually really ever owning the coin, right? I just prefer to run the coin. Anyway, let's have what was it, 420 odd contracts. We'll use rough figures at 5 Bitcoin a contract. Means that there has currently been 2,100 contracts for January, and we multiply that by the price of Bitcoin to get the volume, which is roughly, I'm just going to do rough, 20,000. I know it's dropped below that, but let's say 20,000, and you're looking at 42 million. That's really not a lot of that's really not a lot of volume. I was expecting a whole lot more, although it has only just opened. So let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I agree. That's a really good point, BB, because it's Monday here in Australia, man. I often need to consider the international clock, like I tell you all to do, and it is Sunday in the States and places like that. So wait till Monday, see what happens. Yeah, I agree. Mohammed said that Forex futures suck, but they do give signals. Yeah, I mean, people are more likely to, you know how we've seen a lot of arbitrage between exchanges now? You're probably likely to see arbitrage between futures contracts and current price. It's not something that I really ever got involved in, but it can be done. So you're basically making percentages on the future value of Bitcoin against the current value. Interesting. Yeah, so Icon was another announcement, guys. I'm just going to bring up my news here. Where is it? Here it is. Icon listing on OKX, and that's coming up for the 19th of December. Guys, I strongly suggest this is phase 2 of successful investing, and it's all about being prepared. So we were really well prepared in Icon in that we'd researched it and we've decided to buy long before it went to the public, before it went to pre-sale. And then as a group, we got on Discord, we took time off work, we woke up in the middle of the night, depending on what area we were in, and we all helped each other. Zhao sat there and helped Joe, who identified Icon for the group in the first place, and then had a little trouble. Zhao was helping him out. I believe Zhao helped out Z and a couple of the others as well, maybe even Ethercept. So it was a really good group effort. I jumped on Discord and just talked through it because I don't know why I did that. Thought the sound of my voice might be comforting. I was like, yeah, we know what we're doing. I was like, oh my God, I hope this works. Wilkie's sitting next to me having taken the day off work and putting a bucket in. So I was like, goodness, I hope we've got this right. But yeah, so that the phase 2, guys, is to be ready because this is a highly desired coin. We've seen that with the futures market spiking at $3.50. Now, I know futures markets can't be taken as gospel, but that much interest in a futures market is a little unusual when it's only trading on BTC in a futures market. So I think when it actually hits market, we could see a serious spike. I think we're going to see FOMO. And guys, you've got to make your own decisions. But if there's a massive FOMO pump on the first day, I'm going to be taking some profit. Not all of it. I believe too much in the long-term future. But to do that, to catch that spike, I need to have my coins on the exchange ready to go. And let me give you an example of this, guys. I got into an ICO back in June called ZR Coin. Now, ZR Coin are looking to synthesize zirconium, recycle zirconium, synthesize it, making it last longer. Being a bit of a greenie, I was like, yes, recycling, let's go. Plus the fact that it was only like one of 6 ICOs available at that time, how much the market's changed in 6 months. But that actually spiked on opening day at $12 per coin after I'd paid $1.55 per coin. Okay, and I missed it. And now it's at $1.80 today. And it actually dropped well below $1 at one stage after spiking to $12 on opening day. So my advice to everyone who got into that Icon project, I don't really want to take in competitors into the trading market, especially of my own crew, but guys, you've got to be prepared for this sort of thing. So I think that I think it's really important to get ready to pop it onto an exchange. And that I know of, the announcement has come out about, and this was an official announcement from Icon, so it's OKX, and I'm going to go and sign up and get ready if I can, since they're stopping Australians now. What's that about? Stopping Australians? Do I have to go and talk to bloody Turnbull, do I? It was Beauty in Motion, yes, Hourglass, Icon coming on. Yeah, it's coming on at OKX. You're FOMOing on Icon? Yeah, Hourglass, I mean, the futures traded as high as $2.70 in our own investment group. It was all, we've done pretty well. Like, we mirrored that market quite well, and also basing our price on the success of Neo, we were constantly redefining our evaluation of Icon. So yeah, I think we've done quite well in the speculative market. We opened up pre-market in our own Discord group. I think some people have made some quick flip profit, and because they did that early with the run in the market, if they put it into other coins, they've made that anyway. And the person who bought the Icon at $1.50, $1.70, whatever, they've made good money as well. So yeah, I think it was pretty fair. 3 minutes to sign up. Yep, I got to do it because you just got to be ready, guys. It's opening day. I'd be surprised if people don't FOMO this. And if I get a $10 a coin sell price, you're going to be taking some profit. If I get $3 a coin sell price, I'm probably going to take some profit. I was thinking 3, 7, and 10. Not for huge bags, but you get a dip and then you're like, yes, double up. And you double up your coins, you know what I mean? So yeah, I might sell out like 10% at each of those marks if it gets there, $3, $7, and $10. Sort of rough plan, guys. So got to make your own decisions, but yeah, you do need to get it, Seb Fox. Get onto it, man. You don't want to miss it in case there's a FOMO pump, you know. And you got to make your decision. Is it a pump or is the price justified? And you might not want to sell anyway. You might say, well, stuff selling at 10, it's going to be a $100 coin. But for me, I'm going to take some profit and do what I always do. I can always put that into something else and make money. Is Cardano now the long-term yardstick for Icon? I don't know, man. Everyone keeps asking me about Cardano. I'm going to have a look at it because I have not looked into it. So it's getting more and more talk, and it is getting traded because I'm getting those Binance commissions. And Cardano's building up just from the commissions. I haven't bought any, but just from the commissions, I've actually got some. So that's pretty cool. Binance BTC need 1K lower on GDAX. Yeah, there is discrepancies. There's been plenty of arbitrage opportunities in the economy, with Litecoin it's been even bigger. I mean, one grand at 20,000 is still, you know, it's 5%, but there was some easy 10, 15% arbitrage opportunities on Litecoin when it was going through its craziness. Hourglass came in and said Neo and a wink. Yes, mate. It's been very good. You know why though, Hourglass? Because I said it was overbought, and then I said, no, now you can go for it. And the market went, righto, fish. Let's do it. I told you how much control I have over these multi-billion markets, multi-billion-dollar markets. We're talking about ICX, Mohammed. Yeah, to the moon, man. Well, I don't know if you got into it, Mohammed, because we've only just met recently, but our Discord group got into that, bro. The Crypto Wave investment crew, and we put in like 40 grand as a group, $40,000. So based on where it's sitting, it's like $1 million profit for the group. We're pretty stoked. I'd say that's to the moon enough. Plus, we all got Virgin, Pivx, and lots of things. So we've done really well. We got, what else do we get? Vertcoin below $1. Goodness gracious. Sex dating Sarah23.ml. Welcome. How to get rid of double chins. Interesting. Doesn't really go with crypto chat, but anyway. Hourglass, I believe that exchange itself, OKX, is actually part owned, or there's some connection with the Icon founder. So I imagine it would be absolutely suicide for the Icon token to go on first onto an exchange that wasn't trusted. But I do know what you're saying. Hourglass just said I'm very wary of exchange that I've never heard of. Thinking of buying some now and hit BTC. Yeah, just watch your buy points, man. It might even, like with BTC, it is futures trading. I've got to look up more about how that works. But, you know, I think the opening day is going to be super volatile. I do. I think it could dip, it could pump, it could do all sorts of things on opening days as the market decides the value. So I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready to trade because if I read the market well, that's going to be a super profitable day for me. And even if I don't read it well, I'm not going to put a whole lot of my bag at risk. So all I'll be doing is cashing out a little early at worst. which is never a bad thing. Taking profit off the table is profit off the table. You should create a token on Melonport that reflects your crypto portfolio so people can invest in it. Really, Shaquille? I'm going to have to look into that. That's pretty cool, man. I like that idea. Agent Smith, what's up? You trolling me? Oh, bring it on, son. One spammer strikes again. Oh, yeah, that was the sex line thing or whatever it was. Yeah. Adnan, how are you, man? Is Binance user friendly? Yeah, bro. I got a training video on it. I'll pop the link in for you. And if you're going to use Binance and you haven't got anyone to refer you, use my referral code, please. It's in the description. But I'm just finding that training video for you. It is actually my most popular video now. It's had over 5,000 views. Very proud of that. Let me just find it. Now, I don't know how to use YouTube, so I'm still trying to find it. My channel, is that how I find it? Yeah, there it is. All right, here's the Binance trading video. Oh, 5.7 thousand. 5.7 thousand, well done, Luke. 5.7K. All right, here it is. Link to the video. Oh, I'm so good with technology. Here you go. Watch that one. It's pretty easy. Yeah, Binance has an awesome Android app as well, very user-friendly. Oh, that'd be good for Wilkie because he trades on tablets. Let's have a look. It's around $2.55 right now. We're talking about Icon. Yeah, I'm really good, Adnan. I'm a bit tired, man. I've been working my butt off, working on some really cool things for some Pivx promotions and also, some Pivx development stuff. Got a few people have asked me about accepting Pivx on online stores, so I'm really working to try and figure out how to make those prices adaptable so that they swing with the market. Joe said it's easy, but I've got to learn to do it for myself so that I can help other people do it. John Doe. Long time no talk indeed. How you been, man? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in months. Registered at OKEX. We'll have some coins over tomorrow and hopefully get some cheap ICX. Yeah, good luck to you, BB Junkie. Like, man, honestly, for the people in our crew who missed out, I hope it dips. And then I hope it explodes. And I'll trade some. And then it can dip. And, so on. And I'll trade it. And triple my bag like Wilkie did with Dash before he dropped it all at 600. Oops. Do I work for Pivx? Yes, I do, Shaquille. Been there for a few months, mate. Probably about 4 or 5 months now. On the community development team, sponsored by Pivx for my bodyboarding. Was how we first got in contact with each other. But they got more than they bargained for with me. I tend to be quite enthusiastic in projects, so I wasn't just going to surf and that's it. Cool, John Doe. John Doe said, yeah, he's been good, just that the daylight saving doesn't align well with the stream. I know that feeling, man. I'm on the border of 2 states that have different time zones. Walk 100 meters one way and it's a different time. What are the pros of Pivx, Admin? Proof of stake coin, privacy coin. That's why we've had big pumps recently, man. The privacy coin market's exploded. Verge, Pivx, Monero, all these privacy coins doing good things. We were the first proof of stake coin, or are the first proof of stake coin, and to my knowledge, only proof of stake coin in the economy at this stage to have zero coin protocol implemented. And if you don't know what zero coin protocol is, it's a protocol that enables anonymity in the transacting of your PIV. So we call it ZPIV. So it's a feature on Pivx. You have the option to send, I guess, transparently, and then you have the option to send anonymously. So anonymity is a feature of Pivx. Another good thing is the governance model, man. So we govern by the consensus of the community at Pivx. So it's not like big bosses making the decisions. It's the whole community decides on, community proposals. They vote. People are awarded budgets based on those community proposals. So yeah, it takes into account the will of the community. The other thing I like about it is we have both masternodes for 10,000 coins, which is getting quite expensive now with the run up for Pivx. But the beautiful thing about Pivx is you can also do staking. So you can stake just one Pivx and earn residual income, or have the potential to earn residual income. As I've said many times, with one Pivx, you're probably not likely to hit a staking bonus anytime soon. So if you think about Pivx, each Piv as a lottery ticket, that all of them win at some stage or another. So the more you're holding them, the more wins you're going to get. So yeah, the stake reward is approximately 2 Piv, depending on the demand on the network at the time. Yeah, it's 2 Piv, so you know, $14 staking reward's pretty good. Wilkie picked up 3 in his first 2 days of staking, so he's pretty happy about that. Can we buy some Pivx memorabilia? Z, we're going to have it coming out soon, man. Bauer's been working on the merchandising store. I'm not sure how far away that is. I'll have to ask him, but I'm going to get some stuff done. Stuff done up for Pivx for sure, and the surfing stuff in particular. I've actually got the first. I'll show you. I'll grab it. Give me 2 seconds. This here. This is the first official piece of Pivx surfing memorabilia, signed by myself, which is worthless, and Tanya O'Meara, that's actually worth something. There's someone at my door. It's all happening. All happening.
Got a small one for you.
Cool.
Green side.
Yeah, it's James.
Zach.
Oh, Zach. Yeah, cool. That's his brother.
Nice. Thanks, buddy. Just squiggle down the bottom will be fine. Well, you mate. Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. Very professional. All right, yeah, so that's the first bit of Pivx surfing memorabilia. I've actually got the film of myself and Tanya. We went for a surf at D-Bar the other day. I'm just waiting to get the final edit on the footage, and I'll bring that out to you. But yeah, that's yeah, Postman Pat just dropped in. Exactly. It always happens. So do live stuff. What can you do when you go live? I can't just say, go away, bring back the package later. Stoked about ICX. Yeah, man. Tuesday, Arvo will open up for trade. I'm so excited. Gigosh. Welcome. Not sure I've seen you before. Oh yeah, getting back onto Pivx. Good point, because I was wrapping that up. Agent Smith said they have fish that's worth 5x at minimum. I agree. I'd say more like 10x, Agent Smith. So it's like a $300 million market cap. So that puts my valuation at 2.7 billion. I'd say that's fair. Shaquille, what does proof of stake mean? Mate, there's there's more than 2, but there's 2 primary models of blockchain technology. Proof of work is one that you will have seen in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and previously and up till now Ethereum. And that involves mining. Okay, so that's the miners recording the transactions to secure the chain, to make sure the ledger's intact. Now, with proof of stake models, they have an algorithm that actually records the ledger, so it doesn't involve the act of mining. And what you do is you actually leave your wallet that you've got your Pivx sitting in open, connected to your Wi-Fi at home, and that is used to process the transactions. That's a very simplistic version, but then for allowing your wallet to be open and to contribute to the network hashing power, if you like mining power for proof of work, so to contribute to our sort of mining for proof of stake, by leaving your wallet open, you then paid in residual tokens. So staking bonuses, staking rewards, arose by any other name, right? It's extra coins. So yeah, proof of stake models are generally inflationary. That's about as best as I can do with layman's explanation of proof of stake. I hope that's made sense for you, Shaquille. The way I looked at it is dividends from the share market. That's how I first started thinking about it. It's not technically exactly like that, but I started thinking about it as dividends from the share market when I first got involved, and that made it easy for me to understand. So. Ooh, Hourglass said, got to get me some PIV. I'm going to put at least $100 in like 10 coins. but I haven't invested yet. Yeah, well, the amount you've had a run up on Neo, man, you can afford 200 on PIF. No, I'm joking. Only ever invest what you can afford to lose. I'm only joking around, Gosh, you know that. Yeah, so Pivx is the other thing that I just wanted to wrap up on that I think's unique in the economy, and this is a reason we continue to fight the top 50. Like, we are, as many other coins that come and go and rise, and you know, the top 50 gets higher and higher in terms of market cap. We just keep sticking on in there, and one of the reasons for that is our seesaw algorithm. I think that's revolutionary. That the low-level stakers at times actually get paid more than the master node holders. That, like, you think about all the ICOs we're investing in, where we're pulling together money to get bigger bonuses and that sort of thing. How bucking the trend is that a coin says, you know what, we don't really want to give an advantage to the already rich. We sometimes, yes, the algorithm's going to swing to the already rich, but sometimes it swings to the favor of the low-level stakers, and they actually get a higher percentage of the staking rewards than what the masternode holders do. And I think that's awesome. It's about equality, right? How many? Oh, Shaquille, my brother. Oh, man. Shaquille's asked, how many different coins do you have? 60? 60 coins, roughly? Agent Smith said, wealth equality is, and it's commented, nice. Yeah, man, it's probably the biggest thing that drew me to stay at Pivx. I have had bigger offers. I've had bigger offers, much bigger, in fact. But it's not about that for me. It's about representing. If you guys look at my bodyboarding career, I've never represented any company that I wasn't writing for already, and I never did it for money. I represented Redders from Basic Bodyboards because he is the best hand shaper in Australia. I ride the Versus bodyboards. They're a good board. I'm not tied to a sponsor though, and I've always kept it that way. The only sponsor I took for the 2015 World Championship was a charity. So I mean, this is the first time I've actually ever ridden for anyone. So that's how much I believe in what, the mantra, the ideals, the overall goal of equality and wealth distribution that a lot of the bigger guys at Pivx have. And they proved that by giving up their voting power as masternode owners. They said, no, let's get it governed by consensus of the community. So if you want to get involved, guys, Discord group at Pivx, we've moved from Slack because we maxed out. So we're over on Discord now with Pivx. I really recommend you join up and just have a chat. Get to know the community over there, and you can either say, okay, Fish is full of shit, or, oh shit, Fish was onto something. This is a bloody good community. So check it out for yourself. Fish, have you heard anything about a time of day for the ICX listing on the 19th? Seb Fox, I hadn't narrowed it down that much, man. We were going to jump on a Discord group after this, and like I just said in the Discord group before I jumped on the show, it's going to be critical, guys, that we get this right as a group. This is phase 2 of smashing it out. And I'm not talking about coordinated dumps, by the way, for anyone watching this. We're talking about just making sure that we all have the option to sell at the points we're comfortable with. I've just given you a few of my rough figures, and that might change at the moment. But my rough idea in my head at the moment was 3, 7, and 10. And obviously, being me, it would be 298, 698, and 998. But that could change as I see the market. Just like as I see, like, I will respond to how the market's responding on the day. So yeah, I won't be. I certainly won't be trying to coordinate any sort of price action in that bigger market. We don't have enough power. We got a solid investment in, sure, but no, we don't have that sort of power in that bigger market. And I wouldn't do it anyway. Adnan said, noisy bastard, that Shaquille, isn't he? You should do a video on your portfolio. Oh yeah, I could do that, Shaquille. It's pretty big though, man, and some of them I don't actually even like anymore. Like I bought them when I first got into the economy, and I'm kind of just running them. Hey, you guys, remember I told you I had 3 coins that I was down in? I can't remember the third one, but it was Chaincoin, District 0x, and something else. District 0x pushed back towards 10 cents. I almost broke even on it. I was like, yes, that would make me one coin down. And with the trading I've done on Chaincoin, I'm almost back to profit, actually. So stoked. I'm trying to think of the third coin that I was down on, that I took a hit on. It's probably in profit by now. Everything is. It's crazy times. The market's been trending down a little bit in the last little bit, and we'll check that again in a second. Jazz asked if I'm keeping a track of all 60 coins. No, Jazz. And that's why it's too many. But, you know, when some you can just, I don't know, I just bag hold some. I keep a track of the ones that I've got really significant investments in. Some, like when I say 60 coins, guys, I have literally got $20, $30, $40 in some coins. Literally, that's it. So I don't see that as a significant enough investment to really have to keep my eyes on. It's something I've got a little bit of for whatever reason. I might have started accumulating it and then found something better. I might have picked it up when I very first got into the economy and I was playing around with small amounts of money. 1 p.m. Korean time, guys, is the apparently 1 p.m. Korean time, which should be about, in Australia, East Coast, you'd be looking at 3, 4 p.m. around that time. I'd probably say, yeah, 3 or 4 p.m. on the East Coast of Australia. How to find the area of a circle. Area is pi r squared. So I had to remember whether it was 2 pi r or pi r squared, of course 2 pi r being the diameter. Thanks for taking me back to year 9 maths. Very odd question. Agent Smith's asked, XLM being Stellar Lumens is moving sideways. It still seems high. What do you think? Look, Lumens had a big run up along with Ripple. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got some because I bought it so low. I don't really have to worry about what path it's going to take from here. I've taken some profit as I always do. So I'll back hold it. I think it's a good long-term project, non-profit version of Ripple, if you like. I think that's got promise, for sure. A top 20 video would be cool. All right. I'll put something together. Like I've started putting together another Binance trading video, like a real breakdown of even trading into US dollar tether. I'm going to make a warning that there's a lot of people suggesting that perhaps US dollar tether isn't all what it seems, but I want to show people how to do that so they can get the closest, if they just want to trade US dollar value, because a lot of people have asked me about that and what's all this Bitcoin and Satoshi stuff and Ethereum trades and like, I just want to trade dollar value. That's what I want to do. And so I'm going to do a trading video, a trading training video on all the categories on Binance to help people learn. So you've got US dollar, Ethereum, Binance, and of course, Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm still working on that video and then I'll put together a top 20. One I've been really bullish on, but guys, it's exploded. I've been like, I don't often get this bullish on a coin, but I've been talking about Chainlink, not Chaincoin, Chainlink for a while, saying that TPI collection is going to be essential in enacting smart contracts in the future digital world. So yeah, I really like the Oracle's network and I still like it. I think it's undervalued still. If they get it right. We're starting to get to the stage now where I'd like, you know, I always talk about being overbought for the stage of development. So yeah, this one's on potential, but I think if they get it right, it could be a monster. Yeah, that's cool, Seb Fox. I know, man. Everyone gets busy. I can't even respond to, like, we probably had 1 million messages on that Discord group. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. If we can get a message count, it would be huge. So yeah, no one can keep up with everything, Seb Fox. It's good to have you in there, man. Whenever you drop in and say good day, we appreciate it. But there's certainly no need to live on Discord or live in this YouTube channel for sure. Hey guys, it's getting pretty close to an hour now. I'm going to check out soon. You can use Blockfolio app to track some 60 watt. Yeah, 60 watt. Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday, Fish. Thank you, Barry. I'm assuming that's for May 23rd, when my birthday actually is. I do accept early birthday presents though in crypto. Pivx is the preferred currency, but you are welcome to send me whatever you like. 19K on GDAX, is it? It's coming back. All right, let's have a look at the market before I... It's not my birthday. Who started this nonsense? How to download music? I don't know. Sex dating kidder? Sex dating kidder? Seriously, am I getting spammed by... Why am I getting spammed by all these dating things? Has YouTube been checking my search history? All right, hang on. Let me look at the market before we go. Barry Hurst. EVC received. No worries, bro. Yo, let's just say. But see, by the way, I was looking at the futures market and it's struggling, but there's the volume's so low in that futures market, you cannot take that as anything. You know how hard Ashton's been working. You know that the iFlyer partnership in Japan is going to be big. I think so anyway. So I think we'll do well on that long term. Super Heart.org has come in just in time to say LTC, 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 LTC. Hashtag Dubai. Good to see you, man. All right, I'm just going to check the market before I check out, guys, because I got stuff to do. It's the Americans. You guys are funny. Chat amongst yourselves. 420 to 550 this week. It's screaming by. Let's see where it's at. I'm just going to check the last hour, see if I've had the fish effect. I probably haven't today. It's hard to fight against that trend that I came onto. Oh, I have. It's all in green in the last hour. See, the fish led a crypto recovery. Oh, you're welcome, CJ Baking. Yeah, God bless you too. Crypto bots, you know, I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to check the market one more time and just see what moves we're making, but it does look green. 1.1% in the last hour for Bitcoin. The rest of the market seems to be following. Bitcoin's down, gold's down, Neo's down a little bit, which can be expected with those parabolics. Looking good, all in all. Looking good. Yep. Yep, like it. Let's hope that CME trading volume picks up. Oh, subscribers just cracked 60 cents. I'd never actually seen it above the 60-cent mark. I'd seen it 59 pushing that 60. So let's hope that's a dollar psychological resistance now that we've cracked through it. Sky's the limit. Let's hope so. That was a good 10xer for us, guys. I think that officially makes it 10x for us now on Substratum. So well done on that one, guys. Another good ICO for us. It's all looking pretty green. Pura has had a massive retracement of 10.8% in the last hour. I guess the milk farmers are going on strike. I am joking. I have no idea what Pura is. Pura is Australian milk, and that's why I said that. All right, I'm out. Yep, I'm done. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another. What do you call it? Crypto Wave investment crew conversation and discussion. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. Happy investing.